Hi gamers, it's Brooks with Board Game Cavern, and today we're going to be talking about Unmatched Jurassic Park, Sattler versus T-Rex. Now, you may be familiar with Jurassic Park InGen versus Raptors with Muldoon versus 3 Raptors, but I just got this in the mail. It's brand new. It's Dr. Sattler. It's Dr. Ian Malcolm with a sexy miniature and a gigantic T-Rex. So grab a torch and let's head to the cavern. Here is how you set up and play Unmatched Jurassic Park. First thing you're going to do is pick a side, either T-Rex or Dr. Sattler and Dr. Malcolm. You'll take that corresponding character's 30 action card deck, put it on your side of the board. You're going to grab that character. In this case, here's Ellie Sattler. She's going to go on number 1. This guy is going to go on number 2 over here in the T-Rex paddock. Now he's big, so you want to put the center of the circle in the center of the 2, but you can put the trailing tail anywhere you want. So let's put him here. Then you're going to do Dr. Malcolm. Now, you can also get this sexy bonus miniature, or there's a token that you can use as well. Now he goes in any zone that Sattler is in this case this one here, so we'll put him right next to her right here. And then you're going to grab the corresponding health dials for each character. You're going to pull your character card. So Ellie Sattler tells us that our starting health is 13. So we're going to set our 13 to match. Dr. Malcolm, her sidekick, is 7. So we're going to set him to 7. Now they put a handy little arrow on there to make it easy to know what your starting space is. So that's going to go over here. And our T-Rex starts at a nice whopping 27. So there you go. Put that over here. Deal yourself 5 cards each, and you're ready to play. There are 4 types of action cards in Unmatched Jurassic Park: Attack, Defense, Versatile, which is attack or defense, and Scheme. The left side of the action card will tell you which character that card can be played on. So this card can only be played on Dr. Sattler, only on Dr. Malcolm, or if it says any, you can play it on either. During your turn, you will take 2 actions, and you must take both actions. You cannot skip an action. Now you can do the same action twice, or 2 different actions. There are 3 actions to choose from: maneuver, scheme, and attack. During a maneuver action, you must draw a card. Put it into your hand, and then you have the option of moving your characters, the number of spaces on their character card. So in this case, 2. So both of these characters can move 2. So let's move her 1, 2. Now notice I'm moving along the black lines that connect the circles, which is the only way you can move. You can't move between non-connected circles. Now once you move to a new space, here's a new mechanic for this game: Insight. Take an insight token and you put it on the space that she just moved into. She's learning more about the battlefield. And this is important as you play cards. Okay, they can both move 2, so let's move him as well. 1, 2. Again, insight is learned. The T-Rex maneuvers the same way. You must draw a card, put it into your hand, and then you move the T-Rex 1 space, as it says here on the character card. Now you're going to move this forward thick part of the base 1 space. So let's say we go here. Now the back part of the base has to be where he was, the previous space. So now he is occupying both of these spaces, which means he's occupying both zones too, because he's in all of the jungle and all of the asphalt by being here, since this is touching the second circle. During a maneuver, you may choose to boost your character's movement. To do that, you use this little black circle number on the card that you're going to use to boost, in this case 3. I put that in the discard and I can move all of my characters 3 spaces. 1, 2, 3. Of course, you lay an insight every time you enter a new space. Let's move him 1 and another insight. The scheme action is simply picking a scheme card out of your hand with the lightning bolt and doing what it says. So move the T-Rex up to 1 space, draw a card, put it in your hand, and gain 1 more action. To use the attack action, you must declare which of your characters is attacking which other character. Then you look at your hand and you pick an attack card or a versatile card, which is an attack card in this case. They're both 3, so we'll take this one. You put it face down. Your opponent puts their card face down, and you flip at the same time. Now you check for any immediate effects down here at the bottom. There aren't any. So T-Rex attacks at 3, she defends at 2, so he already hits her for 1. But let's keep going. Now there's a during combat down here for him. Ignore the value of your opponent's card. So the 2 is ignored, so he hits for 3. So we take 13, she goes down to 10. Nice bite. Then, after combat, you always do the defender's card first, and they both have after combat. So deal 2 damage to the opposing fighter, move your fighter up to 2 spaces. So 2 damage to the T-Rex down to 25. She moves up to 2 spaces. Let's move her back, get away. Then after combat, he takes 2 damage. If your action card deck ever goes down to 0 and you're required to draw a card, you must take 2 damage immediately. If your hero ever goes down to 0 health, he or she is exhausted and you have lost the game. And that is Unmatched Jurassic Park, Dr. Sattler vs. T-Rex. Now the Unmatched series has several different box sets with several different characters that all play differently. So you could take your other Jurassic Park set and play Raptors versus T-Rex like the end of Jurassic Park and see who wins this time. Or maybe you want to play Muldoon versus the T-Rex. You can do it that way too. It's a great set of games. They're really well thought out and every character plays completely differently, which is cool. Easy to learn, but so fun. I'm Brooks from Board Game Cavern. Thanks for joining me. We'll see you next time.